In this video, I am going to give you the best advice that you will ever find about how to break up with a girl. Alright guys, nobody gives advice on how to break up with a girl. And the funny thing is, for all the guys out there looking for advice on how to get a girlfriend, and all the guys out there looking for advice on how to get on with their lives when a girl breaks up with them and they're heartbroken, I'm sure there are at least as many guys out there that are in relationships with women that they like, but they know they need to break up with and they don't know how to do it. So here I am going to give you some excellent fucking advice. This is going to be earth-shattering, game-changing advice. Pay attention. It's going to change your life. Are you ready? It does not fucking matter what you do, because you are going to be the asshole anyway. So don't fucking think into it, okay? Listen, you know, there is no good way to break up with a girl where she's going to be like, yay! Unless, you know, if she was looking for the door herself. If she was fucking around and you had a guilty conscience and you break up with her, she'll be like, yes, this is excellent, of course. But if a girl doesn't, you know, wants to stay with you, you are actually breaking up with her, and she would have stayed with you if you didn't break up with her, there's no good way to do it. Now, I've done this a million times, and it sucked every single time. And the more I thought into it, the more I was trying to, you know, do it in the best possible way. There is no good way, okay? It's like the movie Cocktail, you know, where this one girl, she's like, well, I don't want it to end like this. And he's like, it always ends badly, otherwise it wouldn't end, okay? It's always going to end badly. A couple of examples, you know, there was like one girl, I broke up with her right before Christmas, and her friends were like, I can't believe you broke up with her right before Christmas. So I'm like, fuck, alright, I guess I'm just a big asshole, huh? So then the next time I had to break up with a girl and it was around a holiday, I waited until just after the holiday, you know, just a few days, a week or two after the holiday, and I broke up. And it's like, oh, you just didn't want to be alone for the holidays, so you used her and stayed with her just long enough, and then after the holidays, you got rid of her. Great, so I break up with her before the holidays, I'm an asshole. I wait until after the holidays, and I'm still an asshole, okay? You know, it's like, I remember this one girl, she's telling me, she's like, oh yeah, you know, so-and-so broke up with, you know, so-and-so, and he didn't, you know, he like, you know, made plans to break up, and he didn't even tell her that he was looking for a new apartment or whatever. And I'm like, okay, good, note to self, you know, be honest with her if you're going to have to break up, and obviously if I'm thinking like this, the relationship was doomed. So when it came time, I sat her down like, listen, I just want to be honest with you. I don't want to hide anything from you. This isn't working out. You know it, I know it, and I'm going to look for an apartment. She got so fucking pissed off, started taking my shit, throwing it out the window, which is funny because there's a door right next to the window in the apartment. But she thought it was more dramatic, I guess, to throw all my shit out onto the fucking street. So I'm like, oh no, of course I'm not, you know, da-da-da-da-da, you know, whatever. And she calmed down, and, you know, a long time afterwards, so I grabbed all my shit, put it inside, note to self, fuck this bitch. Went out the next day, started looking for fucking apartments, found an apartment. One time when she was off with her, you know, family or whatever, I just grabbed all my shit with a couple of buddies of mine. We fucking left. I left the key on the table, and that was it, okay? Like I said, do not think into it. No matter what happens, you are going to be a big asshole. Just two things, okay? Get it over fast. And another thing, not just get it over fast, but like, be strong about it, okay? Don't be like, oh, well, I'm sorry, and listen, this is the way things are, period. That's it. Now, she might not be happy about it, okay? But she's not going to be happy about it either way. However, if you're firm when you break up, and I'm not saying be an asshole, but just be like, no, this is the way things are, you know, and don't be like apologetic and trying to weasel the way around and be uncomfortable. Just be like, you know, listen, this is the way shit is. She might not like it, but she'll at least respect you, okay? I remember there's this one girl, it was the first time was this one girl, but there are a lot of girls I broke up with where it's basically just like, hey, listen, this is it, you know, and I broke up like this first girl like on text, and she actually texted me like from work. She's like, tell me you're not breaking up with me in a text message. And I said basically like, hey, whatever, this is it, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And, she wasn't really all that pissed off. I mean, she wasn't happy about the situation, but after a while we saw each other around and we ended up having like intercourse every once in a while. She was like using me for sex. We would talk to each other. It would be a civil relationship. And this is a girl where I just basically was like, hey, this is it, end, period, whatever. And she at least respected me, and she was able, because, it was clear that I was definite that we're going to break up, there was no problem with us clinging on to each other, so we could talk like normal people. We could have intercourse like normal people. And like I said, that's basically the way things were from then on when I broke up with women. We could have conversations, we could meet up, hang out, have sex, whatever, okay? Or just never see each other again. But the bottom line is there was no drama. However, like I said, every single time that I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry, and it was always a big fucking mess. So, remember, break up sooner rather than later. Be definite when you break up, okay? Have plans, move your shit out before you break up with her, okay? And like I said, don't be a weasel about it, just get it done, okay? And be firm in your decision. And remember, the absolute most important thing ever, no matter what you do, when you do it, or how you do it, when you break up with her, you're going to be an asshole, so it doesn't matter. There's no good way to do it. Just get it done fast and firmly and do it right now.